The original Hawaii Five-0 series aired for more than 12 years and changed the way crime dramas were done on television. Now, a new version of the show is set to debut tonight, and our Dave Price got the difficult assignment of going to Hawaii.
I can't do this anymore.
And interviewing that ugly cast. I mean, there's not a good-looking person on that show.
I can't do this anymore. I'm not even familiar with whatever this Hawaii Five-0 show is. But you're right. We did go out to Hawaii. We have a remarkable program. It is so much fun. Now, it's based on the original series, which was mega popular. It's filmed in the same location, but it is totally different for 2010. The islands of Hawaii are a paradise of sunshine, luau, sand, and surf, a classic vacation spot. They're also the backdrop for the CBS crime drama Hawaii Five-0. The series originally aired from 1968 all the way to 1980.
So we can expect more of the same, Captain.
30 years later, Five-0 is back. Some of Hollywood's hottest actors are breathing new life into the series. Alex O'Loughlin stars as lead detective Steve McGarrett, a role made famous by the legendary Jack Lord.
It's interesting.
Jack Lord was such an overpowering character. Do you feel a little bit of that presence, even pressure, when you think of the second coming of Hawaii Five-0?
Well, there's statues of the guy on the island, so you know, if I look at the statues for long enough, I do. But I can't really, you know. I mean, it's a new show. It's I mean, it's a reboot of an old show, but it's a new show.
Known for his role as a criminal in the Ocean's films, Scott Caan takes a turn on the right side of the law as Detective Danny Williams.
What do you want me to do with this one?
Welcome, Dano.
Better known as Dano.
The factor that made me want to do it the most is that I read it and immediately had a sense for it, and that's what made me want to do it. So it just sort of fell in, and I kind of figured out who I was in it, and you know, and it just kind of happened.
The most dramatic casting change in the new Hawaii Five-0 belongs to Kono. Actress Grace Park completely recreated this role.
So Kono Kalakaua is a rookie cop. She's just finishing up the academy.
But in that first episode, I think you established that you will not be messed with.
Cobra! She's pretty scrappy. She's strong. She's growing up. She might make mistakes or two, but she's gonna pull herself out.
Kono relies heavily on her cousin Chin Ho, who's played by Daniel Dae Kim. No stranger to the Hawaiian Islands, he moved here in 2003 for the series Lost, and he understands how important this show is for the Hawaiian people.
Well, Hawaii Five-0, I think, is pretty big stuff here. It's an iconic show, and I feel like we're carrying a torch.
Since the start of the series, there's always been that unmistakable theme, and it wouldn't be Five-0 without it.
It begins and ends with the theme, as far as I'm concerned. Once I hear someone humming or singing or whistling that song, it's in my head for the next few hours. It's one of those.
Da, 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 da.
Don't! You did it, see? Now you did
now
it.
It's in your head for the rest
That's
of the day. The cast and crew work long days shooting on location around Oahu, but they realize the chance to work in paradise is an amazing perk.
How do you do it? How do you work in these conditions?
Oh, don't set me up like that.
I mean, really?
Okay, the thing is, we're at the beach today. We're on Waikiki Beach. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a great place.
Who doesn't like the beach?
You guys looking for another member on the force?
I think that you can put in a resume down there.
Come on!
You've got the Aloha shirt.
I'm dressed the part.
Viewers will soon determine if Five-0 2.0 is a hit. But Alex O'Loughlin believes all the right elements are in place.
We've got everything, you know, from character to crime to comedy, you know, lots of action, a savvy, good-looking cast, beautiful Hawaii every week. That's got to be the sales pitch, doesn't it?
So here's the deal. There is plenty of old Hawaii Five-0 for those who really loved that show.
Right.
And plenty of explosions and drama and action and sexiness for those who've never seen that show before.
Well, Harry, remember when you were watching the pilot, you said it looked like a major motion picture. I mean, they spent money on this show.
It is a really good-looking show.
And I'm so glad they kept it in Hawaii. You couldn't do this show justice otherwise. That's what made the first show what it was.
I know. How excited are the people of Waikiki and, well, the whole island?
Well, remember what this means. You know, first of all, it's island and state pride. They declared, the governor declared the month Hawaii 5-0 month. They had the premiere on Waikiki Beach. Over 10,000 people came. And economically, what it means is incredible. And this is one large postcard for the state of Hawaii every week. And it is so beautiful, even if you don't like crime dramas, you're going to want to tune in to see
just for the scenery.
Exactly
You can escape for a little bit like a vacation. And you mentioned economically it's so important because they did have, of course, the other series which Daniel Day Kim was on, Lost for a long time. When that goes away, and we're seeing it here in New York City with Law and Order, it's so important to have something come in to replace that for the people on the island who need those dollars.
Interestingly enough, Daniel Day Kim actually, in his own career decisions, specifically went to this show, number one, because it was going to be a great show. Number two, he wanted to stay in Hawaii with his wife and kids. He actually opened a restaurant there, a burger restaurant in Waikiki. He wants to call Hawaii home.
I wonder
Maybe
if
we
he'll
should
send
go
the kids
review
to
it.
President Obama's high school.
Oh.
Punahou.
Punahou. That's
Who knows? It's a good
So
school.
Just seeing those
Serious high
pictures,
school.
just seeing those pictures really makes you want to go back.
Well, you can go back every Monday.
Right, exactly.
I think the early show needs a field trip there.
I think we do.
Don't forget, Hawaii 5-0 debuts tonight at 10 o'clock right here on CBS. Exactly 42 years to the day that the original pilot aired.
It's like we planned it.
I know.